What's up, guys? Welcome back to TV Electric Channel. Today we're going to show you a new product specific to the E-Ride Pro bikes. This is an SR in front of me, but this is going to apply to all of the E-Ride Pro models with this large center display. Now this display is easily damaged, and so we have a product at TV Electric that has new billet clamps and a billet display protector with a glass piece on top to actually fully protect your display. This clamp is also adjustable, so you can widen it up if you're running like a Warp 9 direct mount stem that has a big clamp on it. This will allow your display to actually mount and still be centered up. So we're going to show you guys how to remove your stock display, install this, and put it back on the bike. All right, we're going to grab our 3mm Allen wrench and we're going to undo both of these right here. Now save all of your stock hardware because we're going to use it. Okay, so we've got those off. Now I like to kind of pull these screws out before I fold these clamps all the way over the bar because they're easily losable. So we're going to pull those off just like that, and then we're going to unplug it. Okay, let's take it over to the bench here. Save those two screws. Now we're going to use the same tool to undo the bottom right here. These 3 bolts right on the middle. Okay, those 3 are undone. Pull it off, put our cord right through, and we're going to dump these bolts out because again, we're going to use them. We're going to set this aside. You're no longer going to use this. All right, guys, so you're going to have to assemble your whole kit. These legs will not come assembled onto this centerpiece. Let me just show you a couple guidelines here. You want the single bolt hole to be on the back of this piece. So the front of your bike's right here, the back of your bike's right here. And you're going to want to line up these so that your display is going forward. So your display mounts right here. Make sure these legs are just like this with the bolt holes on the back, towards the back of the bike. Now we're going to go ahead and put our display into the case. So this is going to be the top of the case. You can't see any of the bolt holes on the top. It's nice and clean. We're going to take our glass and we're going to put it in there. And then we're going to put our display in there. And you're going to want to orient it again so that this single bolt is on the bottom and it leaves room for your 3 buttons on the side. You can see this leaves room for your little Type-C port right here. So it's pretty easy to get this right because it only can go one way. Then we're going to go ahead and put this on up over our cord. And then those are a 2.5mm Allen, so a little bit smaller than the one that we use to take our display off. Okay, get all those in there, snug them down. Okay, so you should be left with a display in its protective case, and now we just got to mount this guy on there. We're going to line up the 3 bolt holes in the same orientation, and it should just sit down right like that, nice and easy. We'll put all 3 of these in. These are the 3mm Allen wrench. Those are nice and tight. And that's it. You are fully built. Let's install it back on the bike. We'll plug it in a second. I'm going to go ahead and just put the clamps around the stem here. And it kind of just sits right there for you. Put that right there. Center it up where you want. Put that right there. Perfect. All clamped down. Let's plug her in. This cord only goes one way. Should be right like that. Pop it in. Let's turn it on, make sure it works. Perfect. Fire it up. Still can totally see the entire screen, and we are now totally protected. I mean, you can hit that, scratch it. It's all covered. It's not going to do any damage to your display. If you guys are interested in purchasing one of these, they do come in 7 different colors, and there will be a link down in the video description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.